Hi everyone, my name is Keely and I'm the owner and creator here at Soy and Shea, and thank you so much for joining me for another video. Now, if you've been following along for a while, you would probably have guessed by now that I absolutely love My Mica Obsession. I think it is the most perfectly named colorant website I have ever come across, and the micas that she has are just stunning. They produce such beautiful, vibrant colors. They're so easy to work with, and she is really reasonably priced as well and has excellent customer service. Now, I have just got in a new box of micas from My Mica Obsession, and I thought I would take you along as I unbox them and reveal to you what I am going to be doing with these micas. Let's go and see what I got. So let's get this box unpacked. I have opened it up because it's got my supplier's address details and things on there, so I don't want to share those bits. We'll get that paper out and we'll also get my receipt out. And what I'm going to do is just show you a couple of my favourite colours, and there's also another special reason why I want to show you this box. I also got a couple of other little tips for you. This is the Vintage Rose Mica. I only need a small amount of this. I don't tend to put this in my cold processed soaps, even though you are allowed to, or even though you can. It works really well in melt and pour, and it's great in bath and body products, but I find in cold processed soap the colour just doesn't have that same sort of wow to it. This is my little pot that needs topping up. It's like a little dusky rose sort of colour, but it's got lots of flecks of gold in it. The gold really shows up in melt and pour, but it just doesn't seem to show up in that cold process. Now, the other one I ordered for myself was some black pearl mica. I have been out of this for so long, which is why I keep going back to the activated charcoal, but I thought it was about time that I got in my black pearl to stock that up. I usually keep all of my micas in these little tubs. This is what I originally ordered them in, and then I'm getting the bags in to top these up. The reason I like to keep them in these little pots is for a bit more of a safety sort of thing. If you are a soaper and you rip those bags open and you're trying to get it open with your gloves on and it just doesn't work, so you take your gloves off, you put your hand in, you scoop out what you want, you put your soaping gloves back on afterwards. Now, I've seen someone who has done that. They've put their gloves back on, then they've ended up, when they took them off, they were all red and itchy, and what it was is they'd put their hand into the bag of mica, which had raw soap all along the edges here. It got onto their hand, they put the gloves on, and then it just kind of got worse from it there. So I never put my hands back into my little mica bags, just to make sure I don't get any raw soap on me. The other one I've ordered in is this flash mica. It is a really nice white pearlescent, so it's different to just straight up titanium dioxide because it does have that pearlescent look to it. And again, I like to use this in things like lotions and scrubs and that sort of thing. I very, very rarely actually put that into cold processed soap. Some of the others that I have got here, this is Cherry Bling. It is a beautiful pink colour, and I really like using this one for things like raspberries and that sort of fruity sort of colour. Really nice and bright and cheery. Alright, so the next one here, this is Magic Violet. This is another really nice purple that My Mica Obsession does. The other one I really like is Eminence, but that one was out of stock. When I don't have Eminence, which is just a little bit darker, I go back to this Magic Violet because it's just so bright and cheery. And I also got in some Mad Minion because I emptied my little pot the other day, so I needed some more of that one. We have got Caribbean mica. Now, this is the mica that I use to do all the leaves on, like when I do my piping of flowers. I use it to do the really nice bright greens in my soap as well. It always turns a really funky colour when you use it, but always comes back to this brilliant bright green afterwards. So another one that goes a really funky colour when you use it is this Orange Pop Mica. I have been out of this one for a little while now, but I really do love using this orange because it's another one of those really bright colours, and this one does really well in rainbow soap, and I've actually got 2 packs of that one, so one for that pile, one for this pile. And also another one that does some really funny things when using it in cold processed soap is this Wellington mica. Again, it's another really nice bright yellow or bright color and does really, really well in rainbow soaps. But when you use this one, it will go orange in the pot before it actually sets back into this brilliant yellow color. And this one here, this has been a favorite of mine ever since I first ordered from My Mica Obsession. This is Tutti Frutti mica, and it is beautiful for anything from mermaid soaps. It does nice rainbow soaps as well. It's just such a pretty color, this one is. Honestly, the cameras really don't do them much justice. This one has through it some greeny gold sort of flecks when it is in the light, so it really is very pretty. And then in the bottom of this box, as you can see, there are lots and lots of repeats. This is one of my all-time favorite micas, and I am running really, really low on it. This is that Extravagance Sparkle Mica. Now, just because the actual bags don't give this one any justice, this is what Extravagance looks like in its little pod. It's a synthetic mica, so it's got a slightly larger hex on it, which means it's slightly bigger in size, and this particular mica does a really good mica line. You can use it as a synthetic glitter for spritzing over the top of your soaps. It's just such a lovely one to use. I have also used this in things like bath bombs, and you get all that glittery effect flowing through the water. It is really, really pretty. So as I said, I've got 3 of those, one for that pile, one for that pile, and this one is for something completely different. And then this one has to be my #1 favorite mica that she sells. This is Blizzard mica, and I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this is another one of those synthetic and thicker micas. So that is it in the pot. You can see it's almost empty. I go through a lot of this. This is the one that I always spritz on top of my cold processed soaps when I am wanting that extra little bit of glitter. It is stunning when you put it into cold processed soap. You can actually see the flecks from off of that mica in your soap, so it's really pretty. I used it on that Spring Moon soap, and you can actually see that shining through the black as like little stars all through it. It is just such a beautiful mica, and again, I've got 3 packs in there because my little pot's almost empty. One for there and one for over there. Let me get rid of that box. Okay, so why would I take you on that unboxing of that My Mica Obsession order? That is because this little pile over here, that is for me to top up all of my containers that are getting empty. This one I actually have plans for to do something else, but this little pile here, this is going to be for one of you guys. That's right, guys, it is competition time. It has been a while since I have run a giveaway. I noticed the other day we had just ticked over 7,000 subscribers, which absolutely blows my mind because I thought I would even struggle to get 10 subscribers when I first started. So thank you so much for all of your support. On that beer soap, I did ask whether you guys were watching the videos because you were a soap maker, or whether you were looking into making soap, or if you were just watching because you enjoy watching soap making videos. Now, over 70% of you said that you were either a soap maker or you were looking into making soap. So I thought, what better giveaway to do than to give away some of my favorite micas that I like to use in all of my Bath & Body products. Now, I would like to also say that this is not sponsored or endorsed by My Mica Obsession. They are just a company that I really love to use and find that their micas are really bright and true in color when you use them. The way in which I am able to do these giveaways is because you guys watch the ads at the beginning of all of my videos. So I wanted to say thank you for watching those. I put away a little bit of that money that I get through them, and every so often, once I get a nice amount in that little account, I go out and I make a purchase of something for you guys to send to you, and I use it to do the postage as well. So big thank you for all of your support, for not only subscribing, liking, your beautiful comments that you leave to me, but also for watching those adverts as well. Okay, so to enter into this competition, all you need to do is between now and the Wednesday, the 2nd of October, Australian Eastern Standard Time at midnight, is to leave a comment down in the comments section below. It can be anything you like. Tell me what your favourite colour is, what your favourite bath and body product is you like to make, what your plans are for the day or week, anything you like at all. I will then take your name, put it into my spreadsheet, and once the competition closes on that 2nd of October midnight, I will then put everyone's name into my soap bucket and we will draw a winner. And I will announce the winner on Saturday, the 5th of October, when that next video is released. The competition is open worldwide, so wherever you are in the world, you can leave that comment down below. Just a couple of things to note on that, I'm happy to pay for the postage from out of Australia for that initial postage, but Soy and Shea and myself will not be responsible for any custom and excise tax that may be part of your country's mailing rules. I know that the UK is generally governed by that, so if you know that you're going to get stung for taxes, just have a think about that before actually entering. The other thing as well, if you are a soap maker and you are governed by European Union rules, just make sure that you are going to be able to use these in your products, because I know that she doesn't ship internationally, therefore I don't know if this is actually allowable for use in European Union regulated bath and body companies. So just be aware of that as well. So once again, I'd like to say a huge thank you for all of your support and thank you for watching. Good luck to everybody, and until the weekend's video, I hope you have a great one and I'll see you then. Bye.